In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on April 27, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Tampa Bay Lightning versus Toronto Maple Leafs. The Tampa Bay Lightning faced the Toronto Maple Leafs in Game 5 of the first round. The Lightning won Game 1 but have fallen flat since, and back-to-back overtime losses have them 1 loss away from elimination. The Maple Leafs have won the last 3 games, and with a win, they can advance to the second round for the first time since 2004, snapping the longest playoff drought in the NHL. The Lightning look to keep their season alive, while the Maple Leafs hope to win a playoff series for the first time in 19 years, and the upcoming game should be a great one as a result. Tampa Bay is 1-4 in their last 5 road games and 2-8 in their last 10 division games, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games overall. Toronto is 7-1 in their last 8 games overall and 59-25 in their last 84 home games, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games overall. The Toronto Maple Leafs won games 3 and 4 in overtime in Tampa Bay and now have a 3-1 lead in the playoff series. Game 4 was a great game, with the Maple Leafs coming back from being down 3 goals in the third period to win the game in overtime. Andrei Vasilevskiy has not been sharp in this series. In a Game 1 victory, Vasilevskiy allowed 3 goals on 31 shots faced. In a Game 2 loss, he allowed a whopping 7 goals on 37 shots faced. Vasilevskiy was not sharp at home in Games 3 and 4, allowing 4 goals on 27 shots faced in Game 3 and allowing 5 goals on 37 shots faced in Game 4. Toronto's offense has gotten the best of Vasilevskiy in this series. Now with the series heading back to Toronto for Game 5, the Maple Leafs have all the momentum after completing a huge comeback in Game 4. Giving up a 3-goal lead in the third period in Game 4 will be too much for the Lightning to overcome. It's only Game 5, but it might as well feel like Game 7 for the Leafs here. Granted, Tampa Bay looks to have value as they're the more experienced team in high-pressure playoff situations, while Toronto has done nothing but fold in the past in these types of spots. That being said, this Toronto team has some confidence after rallying twice to take back-to-back road wins in Tampa, something that is extremely hard to do most years, but especially this season. Toronto will take advantage of the momentum and do the unthinkable for the first time in 18 years, advance to the second round. So the Toronto Maple Leafs money line is our full game side pick. This series has been a very high-scoring series. Each of the 4 games so far in this series has gone over. Toronto's offense scored 3 or more goals in each game this series. They scored 7 goals in Game 2, 4 in Game 3, and 5 in Game 4. Tampa Bay scored 3 or more goals in 3 of the 4 games in this series. Both teams have struggled to keep the puck out of the net. The over is 4-0 in this playoff series, and the over has hit in 8 of the last 10 meetings between these 2 teams. Game 5 will be no different. This will be another high-scoring contest between the 2 teams. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Rangers versus New Jersey Devils. The New York Rangers face the New Jersey Devils in Game 5 of the first round of what's been an exciting series thus far. The Rangers won the first 2 games on the road but stumbled on their home ice, losing back-to-back games. The Devils meanwhile stepped up in the last 2 games to pull off the upsets on the road and tie up the series at 2 wins apiece. The road team has won every game of this series so far, and the winner of Game 5 will move 1 win away from advancing to the next round, making the upcoming game a crucial one in this series. The Rangers are 5-2 in their last 7 conference quarterfinals games and 4-1 in their last 5 road games. The Devils are 5-2 in their last 7 home games and 5-1 in their last 6 games playing on 2 days rest. The under is 6-2 in Rangers' last 8 overall. The over is 4-0 in Devils' last 4 home games. The Rangers are 8-3 in the last 11 meetings in New Jersey. The road team is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings. The underdog is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings. After the first 2 games of this series, it looked like New Jersey was dead, but they've come back to tie the series with 2 huge wins on the road, and the momentum of this series has shifted in the Devils' favor, tied 2-2 going back to Jersey tonight for Game 5. During the regular season, the Devils won 3 of the 4 games between these divisional rivals. I give them a pretty big edge offensively. New Jersey has been fantastic offensively, scoring the 4th most goals in the NHL, having generated the 3rd most expected goals and the 6th most high-danger shots in the league. The Rangers have scored the 12th most goals in the NHL, but they've only generated the 12th fewest expected goals and the 4th fewest high-danger shots in the league. The New York Rangers are probably still the better, more trustworthy team, and they've had the upper hand in past meetings, especially in New Jersey. However, the Devils have new life after back-to-back wins, and Akira Schmid has changed things around in net. Anything can happen in this pivotal Game 5, but home ice and a pick'em price. So the New Jersey Devils money line is our full game side pick. This series has trended under, going 2-1 through the first 2 games of the series. Despite 3 of the 4 regular season games between these teams hitting the over, the playoffs are usually dictated by defensive-minded games, and both of these teams have been fantastic defensively. The Devils have allowed just the 8th fewest goals in the NHL, having given up the 3rd fewest expected goals and the 3rd fewest high-danger shots in the league. I expect them to play better than they did in Game 1. The Rangers, backstopped by last year's Vezina winner Igor Shesterkin, have been fantastic on the back end as well. He was fantastic in Game 1, without allowing a goal besides Jack Hughes' penalty shot. Defensively, New York was fantastic in limiting the scoring opportunities for the Devils. They've allowed the 4th fewest goals in the NHL, having given up the 12th fewest expected goals and the 16th fewest high-danger shots in the league. The Devils are averaging only 1.75 goals per game, but their defense has been impressive the last 2 games. Look for both teams to really struggle to score. This game is going to be lower scoring. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Winnipeg Jets versus Vegas Golden Knights. The Winnipeg Jets are just 1 game away from being eliminated from their first-round series against the Vegas Golden Knights. But as we've seen recently, anything can happen, so the Knights will be bringing their A game looking to close this series out at home. With one of Winnipeg's top stars to miss this game, their backs are against the wall, and while the Golden Knights no doubt come into this one as a heavy favorite, both teams are capable of playing amazing hockey, so this should be another fantastic matchup. The Jets are 1-5 in their last 6 conference quarterfinals games and 1-4 in their last 5 overall. The Golden Knights are 4-1 in their last 5 home games and 19-7 in their last 26 overall. The under is 38-16-4 in Jets' last 58 overall. The over is 4-0 in Golden Knights' last 4 overall. The Jets are 1-6 in the last 7 meetings. The road team is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. The Jets try to keep their season alive tonight in Vegas after a 4-2 defeat to the Golden Knights on Monday night. It got worse for the Jets on Monday night as star forward Mark Scheifele left the game with an undisclosed injury and will be a game-time decision for Game 5. This would be a huge loss for a Jets team trying to keep their season alive. If Scheifele can't go, forwards Kyle Connor and Blake Wheeler will have to step up. Look for the Jets to struggle in the Sin City tonight as the Vegas atmosphere will be electric. The Golden Knights played a very solid game Monday night to take a 3-1 series lead. After dropping Game 1, the Golden Knights have won 3 straight games and have scored at least 4 goals in each of those games. A huge positive for the Golden Knights is that they are getting scoring throughout their whole lineup, including goals from Brett Howden, William Karlsson, and Ivan Barbashev in Game 4. Jack Eichel has also been having a great start to his postseason career, producing 3 goals and 1 assist so far this series. Expect the series to end in front of the Vegas crowd tonight, so the Vegas Golden Knights money line is our full game side pick. While both of these teams have goaltenders capable of stealing multiple games in a series like this, it's the offense that's led the way for both teams, with the over being 5-0 in their past 5 head-to-head meetings, as well as being 3-1-2 in the past 6 meetings in Vegas. For Winnipeg, the over is 4-0-1 in their past 5 games played against teams with a winning record, and for the Golden Knights, the over sits at 8-2 in their past 10 home games, so expect more of the same in this critical Game 5. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.